Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Heather Wisely, Doctor of Acupuncture and Chinese Medicine, and I am here today to talk to you about acupuncture for anxiety. Now, this is a topic that's really close to my heart because it's what got me into acupuncture to begin with as I went through my own struggles with anxiety and looking for natural solutions. So I'm really excited to talk to you about the science behind acupuncture, but first, let's talk about the fact that anxiety is actually one of the top 10 causes of disability worldwide. That is a huge amount of people. So a lot of people may come into my clinic asking about acupuncture for anxiety as their primary complaint. However, often when I'm treating other conditions, people also want to know about anxiety because it might be a secondary or even a tertiary complaint. So let's dive in and check out what the science has to say. So when I got into PubMed and I started researching acupuncture for anxiety, I found 12 meta-analyses and systematic reviews that looked at over a combined 100 randomized controlled trials with thousands of participants looking at how acupuncture works for anxiety. Now, all of these trials concluded that acupuncture is either just as effective or more effective than most modern treatments. Not only that, but it has significantly less side effects and is generally better well tolerated for many people. Not only is acupuncture good for anxiety, but it's good for a lot of types of anxiety, including generalized anxiety disorder. It's good for chronic anxiety, as well as anxiety related to specific health conditions. It has been proven that acupuncture is helpful for anxiety related to migraines, cancer, angina pain, irritable bowel syndrome, and even functional dyspepsia. Acupuncture can also be really helpful for situational anxiety and anxiety around medical treatments. So there have been multiple studies done showing that acupuncture is really helpful for preoperative anxiety, as well as anxiety around IVF, cancer treatments, and even testing. So how helpful is that? How does acupuncture work? There are a lot of different ways that acupuncture really does help to work with anxiety. I did mention in my other video how acupuncture works, that acupuncture helps release serotonin and dopamine, which are very helpful in relieving anxiety. But not only that, acupuncture helps at decreasing activity in the limbic system, which is the part of our brain where we experience stress. Not only that, it helps by regulating and positively affecting the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis. This is the part of our brain that is responsible for balancing out our hormones, which play a significant factor for a lot of people when it comes to anxiety. Not only that, it helps with balancing out the autonomic nervous system. This is the part of our nervous system that is related to fight or flight and rest and digest. And acupuncture helps us get out of that chronic fight or flight space and back into a rest and digest space where we can feel calm and happy naturally. So a lot of people really want to know how many treatments they're going to need to relieve their anxiety and how long it will last and what the long-term effects are. So when it comes to situational anxiety, they found that acupuncture can be really effective with just a single treatment right before a particular situation, such as an operation or before a test or before a dental appointment or something like that. However, when it comes to chronic anxiety, a lot of people had statistically significant improvement after 10 weeks of treatment. Not only that, but one review found that the lasting effects of acupuncture were at least 16 weeks after the last session when people completed a full course of treatment. That's amazing. 16 weeks of relief after a course of treatment. I love it. But not everybody loves acupuncture, especially if needles cause anxiety. So we just sort of have to really address that. There are other options that can either enhance the effects of acupuncture or can be used instead of acupuncture. So One of those things is acupressure, and there was an entire review done on randomized controlled trials specifically for acupressure before operations, and they found that acupressure was exceptionally effective. In fact, it was found to be so successful that it was named an evidence-based approach to managing preoperative anxiety, which is amazing. So they found not only was it effective, but it was just as effective whether a trained professional did the acupressure or if people did their own acupressure. So in an upcoming video, I will actually show you different points that you can stimulate on yourself to help with anxiety. That will be part of a playlist that this video is in on my alleviating anxiety playlist. You'll also find my yoga video there for anxiety, because yoga has been shown to be another wonderful option to help relieve anxiety. So that for me was one of my saving graces. I love yoga and I found it to be incredibly effective. So I recorded a class and uploaded it up onto our sister channel, Wisely Living. You'll find a link for that video that you can click on and hopefully enjoy. So hopefully this answered all of your questions about acupuncture, but if you have any more questions about anxiety, please make sure to let me know in the comments. I will be happy to add your questions to my list of videos. Check out my video description. I will have a link to my blog post if you want to go in depth there. You'll also find references to all of the studies that I've mentioned in this video. Next week, I'm going to be covering acupuncture for allergies, which is also one of those things that it can be so bothersome and related to anxiety as well. So make sure that you like this video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button so you get updated whenever I release a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.